and welcome back to my channel. It is almost Christmas time and I have had a few requests from people to do a Christmas inspired makeup tutorial, so here it is. We're just going to delve straight into it and let's get started. I've zoomed in a little so you can see a little better what I'm doing. I've already primed my eyelids with my favourite primer, the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Primer Potion, so we can just get underway with doing shadows and things. This is kind of, it's not so much a tutorial as a kind of, it's sort of like a tutorial but sort of like a get ready with me. I haven't done this look before. I've had it in my head for a couple of days, so I thought, you know what, why not have you guys kind of do this with me. So we're going to start off by using the Laura Lee Violet Voss palette. It is my favourite for doing any sort of neutral shades around my eyes. I'm going to be using my Furless PE1 fluffy blending brush. Not that that's going to zoom in apparently. Focus. Yay. Okay, so I'm going to use this and I'm going to dip into a couple of the colours from here and just do the kind of my crease and out a little bit. Taking Press Pot and just starting on that crease. I like to blend a lot of colours together to kind of add a bit more depth to my looks. Next, going in with Britches. Then I'm going to go in with Fried. Next, I'm going in with a bit of Alabama. I probably should have shown the shades before. I've used Press Pot, Britches, Fried. Now I'm going to use some Alabama and then I'll probably finish off with a little bit of Whiskers. When you're adding darker colours, the best thing to do is to press really lightly. You don't want to be pressing too hard, otherwise you'll end up with some harsh lines. So the best way to do it is just to really gently blend it. Hold on to your brush lightly. I probably hold my brush far too close to the actual brush bit. I should probably hold it further back, but that's how I hold my pens, so that's kind of how I hold my brushes. Okay, now that I've got the outer kind of shading done, I'm going to finally delve into my Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. I haven't had a chance to use this yet. If you've watched my unboxing video, you will have seen that I recently purchased this and managed to get it here to me. So I'm very excited and I'm going to open this bad boy up and have a play with it today. The colours in here are gorgeous. They're absolutely stunning. Today I'm not going to use the brush that comes with it. I love it so much, it looks beautiful, but for today I'm not going to use the brush that comes with it. I'm going to use my Furless PM2 brush, and I'm going to use that just to gently pat the very bright yellow shade in here. It's called Calavera. I'm going to just put that all over the lid. I'm just patting this in because I don't want to have too much fallout. Usually Urban Decay is super duper pigmented. I'm loving this colour. This is very poppin'. Yellows usually are a hard colour to get kind of very vivid. For some reason a lot of brands sort of have trouble getting a really bright yellow, but I am loving this yellow. Loving it. And then I'm going to take, there's a golden shade in here called Goldmine. I'm going to gently pack that in as well over the top of Calavera, just to kind of give it that goldy shimmer. That's it for shadows for now. I will undoubtedly get in there again. Right, for this Christmas inspired look, I am going to be doing quite a lot of liner work. So if you have seen my Instagram and you've seen some of the eyeliner looks that I've done, I'm trying to branch out and be a bit crazy with it. So I'm going to try and do something similar today with my Christmassy look. And I think I'm going to use Jeffree Star's Mistletoe as liner today. His liquid lipsticks are amazing. If you've seen my lipstick video, he features quite highly in that. And I'm going to be using, this is from his holiday collection that came out last year. I'm waiting for this year's collection to get to me, please soon. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use it as liner. I'm going to be applying my liner with the Furless PM1 angled liner brush. Let's hope that this works out well for me. As I said, I haven't tried this idea out before, it's just been sort of in my head. So let's hope that this goes well for me. So far, so good. So that's my wings done. They're not particularly even today. That one's more sweepy, that one's kind of going off in its own direction, but it'll have to do for today. So that's the green liner. So kind of Christmas tree like, and like a Christmas tree I would like to decorate it with some little baubles and things. My baubles will just literally be little tiny coloured dots. I'm not that talented to actually be drawing baubles on my eyes. I'm sorry to disappoint, I am not an artistically inclined person, sadly. But I do have a bunch of different coloured liquid lipsticks that I'm going to be using. Okay, this is I'm Royalty. I'm going to start off with this one first. It's by Jeffree Star. I'm going to use a angled liner brush by Tarte. And what I'm going to do is just going to put tiny little dots all across the eyeliner. And hopefully it'll look a little Christmassy, like little Christmas baubles. That's the idea. No, they don't have to be neat, they don't have to be symmetrical, they just need to be on there. Next I'm going to take Jawbreaker, again by Jeffree Star, and just do the same thing, little dots. Next, Red Rum. Next I'm going to take Citrus from Lime Crime. I was really disappointed with this actually. It turned up in the mail and it was broken, like this. The whole brush was absolutely destroyed, and Lime Crime were like, oh well, it's discontinued, so that's all we can say. They luckily did give me my money back, but it was just so disappointing because I was so excited about it because it's such a vivid green shade. Right, I'm running out of space a little bit on here, but I'm next going to use Masochist by Jeffree. I'm going to take this gorgeous metallic blue from Anastasia Beverly Hills, it's called Paint. I'm going to take a tiny bit of that as well. Next, I'm going to take this really tiny detailing brush by Smith. It's the 202 detailing brush. I'm going to dip it in Drug Lord and then just do a few tiny white spots here and there all over my little Christmas tree eyeliner. So that is the liner done. I'm going to now attempt to do a little star on the end of each wing. So keep fingers crossed that this doesn't go terribly wrong. I'm going to use Queen Bee by Jeffree Star and just apply that to the ends of each wing. Again, using my Smith detailing brush because it's the smallest brush that I own. Now I'm just going to go apply some mascara off camera, and then I'll be back to do some detailing underneath the eyes and then do the lips. So that's my mascara on now. I think I want to add a little bit of glitter to those stars. So I'm going to use Urban Decay's Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner, and this is in the shade Distortion. I'm just going to dab a little bit of that over each star just to give it that little bit extra. Next I'm going to take the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's got some great reddy brown hues in here, so I'm going to take some of them and just kind of shade it underneath my eye just to add a bit more depth. First off, I'm going to take some warm taupe. Then I'm going to take some red ochre. Then I'm going to take some Love Letter. You just really want to be gentle with this and kind of smoke it out gently. You don't want to heavy a hand with this. And then finally I'm just going to take a little bit of Cypress Umber. It's lovely chocolatey brown. And then just add it to the outer half. Next, I'd like to highlight my brow bone, and I'm going to use Kat Von D's Metal Crush eyeshadow in Thunderstruck. Now, usually this would be far too light a highlighter for me, but because I really want this green to pop, I'm going to use this. Because it's so light, it will make that green pop. So it's got this beautiful kind of golden iridescence to it. I'm not sure if it'll come up on camera. Not now that the sun's come out. So I'm just going to dab a little bit. I need a smaller fan brush. This fan brush is too big. But I'm just going to take a little bit and then just do that down my brow bone. Really highlighting that brow bone. And hopefully it'll draw attention and bring out that green. Right, now I'm going to go into my waterline using Colourpop's Teaspoon. It's a cream gel liner. I'm just going to use that in my waterline to really highlight the green. Okay, that is my waterline done in Teaspoon, but I want to add a little bit more sparkle, So I'm going to use Maybelline's Master Kajal Kohl Liner. It's in Oriental Gold, and it literally is just like pure gold. So I'm just going to put that on top of Teaspoon in my waterline, just to kind of give it that kind of goldy shimmer. You don't have to press very hard with this, it's just real lightly comes off really quite easy. I don't know if you can see the difference now. But it looks a little bit more kind of shimmery in there. And that is the eyes done, I think. So they're all done. Now to move on to lips. For the lips, I'm going to be using Colourpop. I recently got their vinyl collection. This is the To and From Lippy Sticks collection. It comes in what looks like a little vinyl case, and inside are the lipsticks. They are limited edition, so that's why they're black, not the usual white. I'm going to be using Weekender, which is a really kind of bright red today. This is Weekender. It's in my favourite formula, which is the Matte X formula. So we're just going to apply this straight onto the lips. So that's Weekender on my lips now, and I just want to do one more final touch before the entire thing is complete. And I'm going to grab my Ofra highlighting powder in Rodeo Drive. I'm just going to take a little bit of that onto one finger and then dab it gently across the red, and it'll give this really nice goldy sheen to it. So this is the finished look. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video today. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, say hi in the comments section, or subscribe if you want to see more from me. If you want to see my kind of day-to-day life, close-ups of these looks that I do, then stalk me on Instagram. It's at Layla Masquerade, all lowercase. If you celebrate Christmas, I hope that you have a fantastic one. If you don't, and you celebrate something else, or you don't celebrate at all, I still hope you have a fantastic week ahead of you. And until next time, bye!